Hi guys, I hope you guys are well and you had a good weekend, and um, I'm gonna make a nature folio, and I wanna share with you guys how I made my travel folio, and I'll link the video down so you can see the whole thing. So I will try to make this as easy as possible, and I can't do it in one day because it's gonna be too long. So I will make I will show you the basic instructions for the folio, and the collage part I'm not gonna do on camera because it's gonna take too long, but I will try to teach you how I did, and so you can do by yourself. And we are gonna start today with the front and the front cover and the inside of the front cover. So there is a pocket here, and there is a flip here, which is an envelope. I will show you, and there's another flip here with two more envelopes. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I started with the basic. So I decorated already my front cover, and I have my pocket ready, so we can just finish. And I'll give you the sizes, but you can do with a regular file folder. I had one here, but I don't see right now. But the regular file folder are bigger than this, but just cut out the tab and it will be a nice big size. Or you can just cut the same size that I'm making mine. For mine, I'm using a very large book page that I have, that the cover of the book is really bad, but the pages are good, so I'm using this. And it's a 15 by 11 size book page, and I just fold it in half. That's what you need to do for the cover. And when when we fold it in half, it's gonna be 11 by almost 7.5. So this is the size of my folio. Okay, so 11 by almost 7.5. And for the cover, and for the pocket, for the front pocket is almost 7.5 by 5.5. So again, I just used a book page for this old book page I had, but it's strong and it's nice for the collage. But before we glue the front cover, we need to do the inside of the page, the inside of the cover. We are gonna do the flips. Okay, so for this I used an envelope, and I will show you. I used a 5 by 7 envelope, and the only thing I did was I closed the envelope, I glue it, and I just cut it an opening in one end, and in the other end I just marked it 1/2 inch, and I made a fold. I just had this fold, and that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna glue it in the cover. So this is for this envelope, and that's what I did. Just glue the envelope closed, cut an opening, and made a 1 inch fold. 1/2 inch, sorry, 1/2 inch fold. For the flips 1 and 2 pockets, I used also envelopes, but they are smaller. They are 4.5 by almost 6, and for the first one you can have it, sorry, for the first one that I mean is the one that will stay in the front, you can just leave the same size, just close the envelope and opening. But for the one that will fold it inside, that's gonna be the one that's hiding behind, you have to cut it a little smaller, or else it's gonna, you know, be on the front and you can't do the fold, if I'm making any sense. So what I did, I just closed the envelope again, I opened the side, and I cut it almost half an inch on the bottom of the envelope, and I just applied some glue. So I made a smaller envelope. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to do. And if you don't want to use envelope, you can do with a book page. Just cut it the size you want. You don't need to follow my instruction for sizes. You can do any size of envelope you have at home, or if you want to use book pages, it's fine. Anything, it's okay. It's just that I had envelopes and I used this. So mine, it's already done for you. So let me show you what I'm doing. So this will be the inside of my cover. I left here a place to write, and I just did some collages, and this will be my opening and closing envelope, right? I just did the same thing. Oh yes, I cut it here and cut it here, so it's not gonna show when you glue it. And this will be my envelope with the opening on the side, and I made a collage in the back, and those two are gonna be my smaller envelopes. So this will be the first one. I made a collage, and I have the opening on the side, and I cut it a small circle with a circle punch, a half a circle, so we can see where it opens. There's a place to write in the back. And my smaller one, this is my collage, and again flip, and there's place for you to write, and I just cut it another half a circle here in the opening, and I cut it right here and I glue it. That's all. So let's gonna make this part, and for this I just cut it 3 pieces of cotton fabric. You can use anything you want. I'm using the back of the fabric because for me the front is too bright. So let's do it. I did this yesterday. I filmed a video, but it didn't work the way I wanted, so I'm doing again today. Let's hope that today will work. So what we're gonna do is we are gluing those two together. If that makes sense, we're gonna glue them right here and right here. Okay, so let me get a piece of my fabric. Can you see? And I'm using fabric glue for this. So I'm applying, I'm applying the glue. You can use any wet glue that you like, that you think is strong. Using this because it dries really fast, and I like this is strong. I'm using my fingers to just sorry guys, making a mess. and then I will glue on the bottom of my envelope, and I'm gonna glue on the bottom of the, hold on guys, this, yes, hold on, because I don't want to make a mistake. This will be the inside, and this will be glued here. So leave it a space in between the envelopes, so they can open and close, just a small space. Let me see. Yes, that's how they look. And then I'm going to glue and just fix here. I don't want them to be perfect, but I want them to be, you know, even. So when we close, they will look nice. Now we're gonna do another piece of fabric here. My glue is getting thick. Okay. Now I hope you guys can see the glue. So we are just putting them together like this, with the space in between. And I hope they're not creaking. I hope they're even. Good. Just need to apply some more glue here on the side. Okay. I'm gonna cut this piece of fabric. It's too thick. Okay. So this how it looks. Now we are going to glue on the folio. And this part, again, you don't need to make it perfect. Sorry, just hold it. But I want it to be on, you know, the right place, because I want this to cover. So I mark it really light with a pencil. This is what it didn't work yesterday, because I didn't have the mark, so I had to glue in another place. Well, I had to, no, I did by mistake. So we are gonna glue right here, okay? So I'm gonna apply the glue again on my fabric. And then if I need to apply more glue, I'll go when I'm done with the video and I put just a little bit more if I need it. Okay, so this is where I want it to be. And hope you guys can see. I'm just gonna glue it here. Let's see if it works. It worked perfectly. For this, I don't need to put another piece of fabric here. It's not necessary. for the travel folder it worked really fine with only one piece of fabric. So I hope I think it's on the right place, right? I think so. So this is all we need to do. So can you see? So the first pocket here, we have the fold, we glue it, and the second pocket here. Isn't it cute? I think it's super cute. And there's a place for you to write here. I think it looks nice. So now let's gonna glue our envelope here. Okay? I don't think I need this anymore. Sorry guys. Again, my envelope is with the opening here. I'm just gonna apply glue, and it will be inside my pocket, so nobody will see the back of the envelope. So let's going to apply some glue. You don't need to do this, I just like to do because my glue is getting too thick. So let me go there. Hope you guys can see. So that's where I want it to be. Okay. So let me see if my envelope will cover already. I need to go down a little bit, sorry guys. Thank goodness we didn't mess it up with my collage. So it has to be more to the bottom. Yes, now we work. See, my pocket will cover. So yesterday I had this up here, and the pocket was not covering the envelope, and I wanted to be covered. So that's the mistake I did yesterday. And because I did a measure where I was gonna put this, so I put this too high, and then when I glued the envelope, it didn't cover, so it was too high. So now we're gonna do the front pocket. Okay, and I didn't use my sewing machine too much for this project. I will show you. I use it only for the tags and for this insert, and that's what I'm gonna do with this nature folder also, because when you put the tags and everything, the journaling cards, it get too bulky, and I don't want it to be too bulky. So you can use your sewing machine and stitch, but if you don't want to do this, just use a good strong glue. That's what I'm doing, and it will glue perfectly. Mine is perfect. You don't need more than this, but if you want to do stitches, you're more than welcome to do it. So this will be the top. So just remember to apply a lot of glue. That's what you need. You need a lot of glue. If you're not using your sewing machine, you will need a lot of glue and a strong glue. Because you want it to be in the right place, and you don't want to open. So let me just put it in the right place, make sure. So there you go. Glue it. Fine. So this will be our front, the cover. Sorry guys, let me just close the glue, or it will be even harder to glue it, to use it. This will be my cover, my pocket, and when you open the back of the cover, we have our flip with our pocket, and we have our one flip, two flips, okay, pocket and pocket, and a place for you to write here. Okay, isn't it pretty? I think it's lovely. Let me see what time. Okay, so I think I'm gonna finish today with this, and tomorrow we can do the insert, and we can start with this page. That's gonna be a little bit of work, so we can do this tomorrow, and I hope you guys understood, and I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, just write it down in the comments and I'll answer your questions, and hope to see you guys tomorrow for the insert. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.